When I was a kid, I loved sports. I really loved sports. From the moment I could walk, I was running around with a ball of some kind in my hands. It didn't matter if it was a football, a basketball, or even a baseball. If it could be thrown, kicked, or hit, I was all over it. My parents encouraged my passion, signing me up for little league teams and taking me to games on the weekends. There was only one problem. I was always the shortest kid on the team. Now, height isn't everything in sports, but it sure felt like it was when I was growing up. I remember standing in line during basketball practice, staring up at the other kids who towered over me. Coaches would often give me the sympathetic smile, the one that said, "Good effort, kid, but you're not going to make it." It stung, but it also lit a fire in me. I was determined to prove that I could be just as good, if not better, than the taller kids. I remember one day in particular. I must have been about 10 years old. It was the final game of the season, and our team needed a win to make the playoffs. I had been benched for most of the game, but with 2 minutes left and the score tied, the coach finally put me in. I was nervous, but I was also ready. This was my chance to prove myself. With only seconds left on the clock, the ball found its way into my hands. I dribbled down the court, weaving through defenders, and launched a shot from just inside the three-point line. The buzzer sounded as the ball sailed through the air. Swish! The crowd erupted. My teammates lifted me onto their shoulders, and for the first time, I felt like I truly belonged. That moment was a turning point for me. It was proof that I could succeed despite my height. From then on, I worked even harder. I spent countless hours practicing my shooting, dribbling, and passing. I studied the game, watching videos of great players and learning their moves. I didn't just want to be good, I wanted to be the best. High school was a whole new challenge. The kids were bigger, stronger, and faster. But I had something they didn't have, an unrelenting drive to prove myself. I made the varsity team as a freshman, which was no small feat. My coach, Mr. Reynolds, saw something in me that others didn't. He didn't care about my height. He cared about my heart and my skills. "Remember, Tomas," he would say, "basketball is a game of skill and strategy, not just size. Use your speed, your agility, and your mind. Outsmart them." And that's exactly what I did. I became known for my quickness, my ball handling skills, and my ability to make clutch shots under pressure. By my junior year, I was one of the top players in the state. Colleges started to take notice, and soon I had scholarship offers from several universities. But it wasn't just basketball. I played football too as a wide receiver. Again, my height was seen as a disadvantage, but I used it to my advantage. I was fast and agile, able to slip through defenders and make catches that others couldn't. I became a two-sport star, proving that height didn't determine success. When it came time to choose a college, I decided on a small but competitive school with a strong basketball program. I wanted to continue proving myself, and I knew this was the place to do it. College ball was a whole new level, but I was ready. I trained harder than ever, pushing myself to the limit. My college career was a roller coaster of highs and lows. There were games where I felt unstoppable, scoring at will and leading my team to victory. There were also games where I struggled, where my height seemed like an insurmountable obstacle. But through it all, I never gave up. I kept pushing, kept fighting, and kept proving that I belonged. By the time I graduated, I had set several school records and earned numerous accolades. I was even named an All-American, a testament to my hard work and determination. But my journey wasn't over. I had my sights set on the professional level. Getting drafted into the NBA was a long shot, but I believed in myself. I went to every tryout, showcased my skills, and impressed scouts with my tenacity and heart. Finally, my dream came true. I was drafted in the second round by a team that saw my potential. The NBA was a whole new challenge. The players were bigger, stronger, and faster than ever. But I had faced challenges before, and I was ready. I spent hours in the gym, honing my skills and preparing for the season. When the time came, I was ready to prove myself once again. My rookie year was tough. There were moments of doubt, moments where I wondered if I was good enough. But I kept pushing, kept fighting. I had worked too hard to give up now. Slowly but surely, I began to find my footing. I became known for my tenacity, my my heart and my ability to come through in the clutch. As the years went by, I continued to prove myself. I became an all-star, led my team to the playoffs, and even won a championship. I had achieved my dream, and I had done it despite the odds. My journey wasn't just about proving others wrong. It was about proving to myself that I could achieve anything I set my mind to. I learned that success isn't determined by physical attributes, but by heart, determination, and belief in oneself. Looking back, I am grateful for every challenge and obstacle I faced. They made me stronger, more determined, and more resilient. They taught me that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and work hard. To anyone reading this, remember, don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. Use your challenges as fuel and never give up. Believe in yourself, work hard, and know that anything is possible. Tomas' daily training routine. To understand my journey, it's essential to delve into my daily training routine. This routine was a blend of physical training, skill development, and mental conditioning. Each day, I dedicated time to becoming the best athlete I could be, ensuring that I remained focused and determined. Morning routine. My mornings began with a practice I called mind and body preparation. As soon as I woke up, I stretched to wake up my muscles and get the blood flowing. Stretching not only prevented injuries, but also improved my flexibility, which was crucial for my game. After stretching, I moved on to meditation. I sat in a quiet space, closed my eyes, and focused on my breathing. Meditation helped me clear my mind, center my thoughts, and visualize my goals. I pictured myself succeeding on the court, making plays, and leading my team to victory. I allowed myself to feel the emotions of success, joy, excitement, and fulfillment. Following meditation, I reviewed my goals for the day. I had a journal where I wrote down my short-term and long-term goals. My short-term goals included specific skills I wanted to work on that day, such as improving my shooting accuracy or working on my defensive footwork. My long-term goals were broader, like becoming an all-star or winning a championship. Reviewing my goals helped me stay focused and motivated. Physical training. After my morning routine, I headed to the gym for my physical training. This was the most intense part of my day, and I dedicated several hours to it. My physical training included a combination of strength training, agility drills, and cardiovascular workouts. Strength training. I focused on building my upper and lower body strength. I lifted weights, did bodyweight exercises, and used resistance bands. My strength training routine included exercises like bench presses, squats, deadlifts, and pull-ups. Building strength was crucial for holding my ground against bigger opponents and improving my overall athletic performance. Agility drills. Agility was one of my greatest assets, and I worked hard to maintain and improve it. I did ladder drills, cone drills, and other exercises that improved my footwork and quickness. Agility drills helped me navigate through defenders, change direction quickly, and maintain balance on the court. Cardiovascular workouts. Basketball is a fast-paced game that requires a lot of endurance. I ran sprints, did interval training, and used the treadmill to build my cardiovascular fitness. These workouts improved my stamina, allowing me to play at a high level for extended periods. Skill development. After my physical training, I dedicated time to skill development. This was where I focused on the specific basketball skills that would make me a better player. Shooting practice. I spent a lot of time working on my shooting. I practiced shooting from different spots on the court, focusing on my form, release, and accuracy. I also practiced free throws and three-pointers. Shooting was one of my strengths, and I wanted to ensure it remained that way. Ball handling drills. Being a guard, ball handling was crucial for my game. I practiced dribbling with both hands, working on my crossover, behind the back, and between the legs moves. I also did drills to improve my hand-eye coordination and control over the ball. Defensive work. Defense is just as important as offense, and I wanted to be a well-rounded player. I practiced defensive footwork, worked on my positioning, and studied opponents' tendencies. I also did drills to improve my ability to steal the ball and block shots. Mental conditioning. Mental conditioning was a crucial part of my training routine. I believed that success in sports was as much mental as it was physical. Visualization. I continued to practice visualization throughout the day. I visualized myself succeeding in specific situations, such as making a game-winning shot or shutting down a top scorer. Visualization helped me build confidence and prepare mentally for different scenarios. Positive affirmations. I repeated positive affirmations to myself. These were statements that reinforced my belief in my abilities and my potential for success. Affirmations like, I am a great player, I can achieve anything I set my mind to, and I am strong and capable, helped boost my confidence and keep me motivated. Studying the game. I watched a lot of game footage, both of myself and other players. I analyzed my performance, looking for areas to improve. I also studied the techniques and strategies of top players, learning from their strengths and weaknesses. Studying the game helped me become a smarter and more strategic player. Evening routine. In the evenings, I focused on recovery and relaxation. I knew that rest was just as important as training, and I wanted to ensure my body and mind were ready for the next day. Stretching and foam rolling. I ended my day with a stretching and foam rolling routine. This helped prevent muscle soreness and injuries, and it improved my flexibility. Nutrition. I paid close attention to my diet, ensuring I fueled my body with the right nutrients. I ate a balanced diet that included lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Staying hydrated was also crucial, so I made sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Rest and relaxation. I made sure to get enough sleep each night. Sleep was essential for recovery and performance. I also engaged in relaxing activities, such as reading, listening to music, or spending time with family and friends. These activities helped me unwind and maintain a positive mindset. Overcoming challenges. My journey was filled with challenges, but each one taught me valuable lessons and made me stronger. Dealing with doubt. One of the biggest challenges I faced was dealing with doubt. There were times when I questioned whether I could really make it as a professional athlete. Doubt is a powerful force, but I learned to counter it with belief and action. Whenever doubt crept in, I reminded myself of my successes and the hard work I had put in. I looked back at my achievements and used them as proof that I could overcome any obstacle. I also turned to my support system, my family, friends, and coaches, who believed in me and encouraged me to keep going. Handling criticism. Criticism was another challenge I faced. As a shorter player, I was often underestimated and criticized for my size. People doubted my ability to compete at a high level, and their words could be discouraging. I learned to use criticism as motivation. Instead of letting it bring me down, I used it to fuel my determination. I worked even harder to prove my critics wrong and show that height didn't define my abilities. I also focused on the positive feedback I received, which helped balance the negativity. Overcoming injuries. Injuries were an inevitable part of my journey. I experienced sprains, strains, and other injuries that sidelined me for periods of time. Dealing with injuries was tough, both physically and mentally. I approached recovery with the same determination I had for training. I followed my physical therapy routines diligently, did everything I could to heal, and stayed positive. I also used the time off the court to study the game and improve my mental conditioning. Each time I came back stronger, more resilient, and more determined. Achieving success. My hard work and determination paid off, and I achieved my dream of becoming a professional athlete. But my journey didn't end there. It was just the beginning of a new chapter. Professional career. Joining the NBA was a dream come true, but it also brought new challenges. The level of competition was higher than ever, and I had to constantly prove myself. But I was ready. I continued to train hard, stay focused, and believe in myself. My rookie year was a learning experience. I faced tough opponents, experienced ups and downs, and learned the ropes of professional basketball. But I also had moments of success, games where I shone and proved that I belonged. I built strong relationships with my teammates and coaches, who supported me and helped me grow. As the years went by, I continued to improve. I became known for my tenacity, my clutch performances, and my ability to lead my team. I earned accolades, broke records, and became a fan favorite. But most importantly, I stayed true to myself and my journey. Giving back. Achieving success also gave me the opportunity to give back. I wanted to inspire others who faced similar challenges and show them that anything is possible with hard work and belief. I started a foundation to support young athletes, especially those who were underestimated or faced obstacles. I visited schools, held basketball clinics, and spoke about my journey. I shared my story, encouraging kids to believe in themselves and never give up on their dreams. I also supported initiatives that promoted diversity and inclusion in sports. I wanted to ensure that everyone, regardless of their background or physical attributes, had the opportunity to succeed. Seeing the impact of my work and the smiles on kids' faces was incredibly rewarding. Looking ahead, as I look back on my journey, I am filled with gratitude and pride. I achieved my dreams, overcame challenges, and proved that height doesn't define success. But I also know that my journey isn't over. I continue to set new goals, both on and off the court. I strive to be the best athlete I can be, but I also want to make a positive impact on the world. I want to inspire others, give back to the community, and leave a lasting legacy. My story is a testament to the power of belief, hard work, and determination. It's proof that anything is possible if you set your mind to it and never give up. I hope that by sharing my journey, I can inspire others to chase their dreams and overcome their own obstacles. To anyone reading this, remember, don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. Use your challenges as fuel, believe in yourself, and never give up. The sky's the limit, and with hard work and determination, anything is possible.